With Sackrider's new sponsorship, the distillery reopens at the beginning of episode 8. For the crew, it's a huge victory. In other news, Jeremiah Dunmire, who violently attacked AG Sackrider, gets released from his brief sentence, and he and Cole don't appear to be very pleased to see one another. A quick cut shows Deacon arriving at Dunmire's estate. Jeremiah takes the lead as Cole and the boys aggressively get out of their cars. He says, "Who the hell are you?" Deacon acknowledges that Dwight sent him to murder Dunmire. "No professionalism, I promise," but he thought Dwight was untrustworthy. Deacon, the bomb maker, observes that Dwight obviously disliked him and must therefore have hidden agendas. "I'm gonna kill him, that's for certain," he states, "but to destroy other people in his life, that would be my gift to you." Cole, who lately developed feelings for someone living under Dwight's roof, doesn't say anything but appears a little upset, and Jeremiah sends him out to discuss mass murder with a terrorist. Jeremiah remarks, "You showed up at the right time." Start the credits. The majority of this Tulsa King season has seen Dwight Manfredi, Sylvester Stallone, on the defensive against Jeremiah Dunmire, Robert Patrick, his most brutal opponent to date. With Attorney General Sackrider, Tim Guinee, now in Dwight's pocket, and under his protection, a few lifelines were eventually thrown in Dwight's direction in last week's episode. In addition, Cole, Beau Knapp, Jeremiah's right-hand man, Chief Heavy, and son, hasn't yet broken ranks but appears ready to do so shortly after recently struggling with his conscience. That course of events is probably helped. Partly due to his growing infatuation with Spencer, Scarlet Rose Stallone, Manfredi's bartender, while Jeremiah keeps pushing him away. Quiet Ray, James Russo, and the vanished Bill Bevilacqua, Frank Grillo, are still unknown, but at least Manfredi is now creating some chaos in his main adversary's camp. When Dwight calls Margaret, Dana Delaney, who is preparing for a campaign event for Carl Thresher, Neil McDonough, she assures him that if everything goes according to plan, we'll have a future governor on our hands. He is betting on it, and she says Dwight won't need Carl in his back pocket. Out front, we see Deacon surreptitiously scouting out Thresher's rally, dropping a bomb without noticing any security. Isn't Thresher a billionaire and a plausible next governor? He would be safe, wouldn't he? Is Special Agent Musso no longer keeping an eye on him? Back at the distillery, Dwight calls Musso, Kevin Pollock, after receiving a call from the bomb maker requesting a meeting. Dwight wants to organize the meeting personally, assuring Mitch, Garrett Hedlund, and Bigfoot, Mike Cash Flow Walden, that everything would. Bodie, Martin Starr, is visited by Tyson, Jay Will, and Spencer at the cannabis dispensary. In order to transfer his freshly stolen frat pharmacy, just ecstasy and alcohol, he claims, he wants to take over the store for one night. After a lengthy exchange, Bodie asks how Tyson got Spencer involved in the project, and she responds that it was her idea. Tyson claims Dwight can't know about it, but he want me to earn, so this is gonna be it. He consents to a split of the merchandise and a quarter of the door. In another scene, Dwight visits Musso, who is thrilled about the impending bust. However, Dwight must first resolve an issue. "I know what you did," he declares. "I take it you work for the Fed?" Syllogisms, hypotheticals, and deductive reasoning, what? Musso explains. "No." Dwight queries. "Maybe you should read more." He continues by explaining that, in the words of Arthur Conan Doyle, if you take every possibility, whatever remains must be the truth. As a result, he deduced that Musso had taken Bevilacqua and set Dwight up. Because he's a gangster with no purpose, and he was gonna *CK up your purpose, yeah? Musso decided to take Bevilacqua because he wanted to. For the record, this is strangely stupid because it wasn't driven, but Dwight gets into problems because he needs to show up on the up and up in order for the drop to function. Maybe that's why nobody would cooperate with Musso to defeat Deacon. Dwight skirts the issue by asking why Musso prefers to subject Deacon to the drawn-out, convoluted legal system rather than, say, letting it end mafia style. "It's what my partner would have wanted," he responds. When Dwight inquires as to why he is so high on Musso's list, he responds that Deacon murdered his partner. Dwight wants to bury Deacon with the fishes based on an honorific code, while Musso wants it according to the text. Throw the book in the F*King fire, would you? Before they head into the night, Dwight responds. When they arrive at a completely dark, seemingly deserted building, Musso asks Dwight to wear a wire to make the case airtight. Dwight takes offense with the idea. Rats wear wires. He grabs the listening gadget. While we're done, this is over, Dwight declares. Musso responds, if this deal holds, then we're done. Don't F*ck